Alright, alright, alright. The Hecarim game went well, so we're back once again with Kayn. Now let's answer some questions while I let the replay just play. I'll speed it up at some points when nothing's happening, but let's give an introduction. First of all, why did I pick Kayn? Because I knew I could go rhaast. Malphite, Vi, Katarina. 3 melee champions that are not necessarily easily gankable. I mean, Malphite's easily gankable, but Katarina is vulnerable, if that makes sense. In team fights, she'll always be in front of us, so I can get my form easy. That's why I've gone for Conqueror, and that's why I'm going for rhaast. So right now you saw that we lost Morgana's flash. Hang on, the music's on. Let's turn that music. Okay. Back on directed camera, here we go. So Morgana's used to flash, and right here I'm trying to think, do I path down or do I path up? And I'm thinking, and I'm thinking, and I'm thinking, I won't spoil it, I won't spoil it, I won't spoil it. Think, where are we gonna go? We go to rules, because I'm going to path down. And let's just speed this up because it's a basic clear. I put a ward over the blue buff, just in case Vi wants to gank my own jungle. Alright, let's slow it back down. So while I'm doing all of this, I'm looking mid and I'm looking bot. Always, always. And I see both are winning, but not both are gankable. So Katarina's low, won't work too much. And bot lane, they just got the kill while I moved on to my Krug, so what a waste of flash. That's alright. And while I'm doing this Krugs, I'm still looking mid, because if I was Vi, where would you gank? Mid, right? So I'm just doing my Krugs, looking, and lo and behold, Vi comes. So I stop my recall, and I come flying over. But they don't commit. I still come though. I still come, because I have a feeling something's going to happen. I just want to shadow my mid laner, and of course it does. You can see Katarina ints. And I just go to the bot scuttle. Because I know Vi's going to stay and clean up those waves, so over here I'm waiting a second just in case Vi did come bot, but if she's not here by now, she's gone to the other scuttle. So you see me ping Vi over here just to let my team know. And while I'm doing this scuttle crab, I'm looking at bot lane. This is so free. And so I just come over. I use my E and get right behind them. Right behind them, so as soon as they start pathing backwards, they'll meet me. If I path into them, then obviously they're going to be closer to the tower than me. I recall. Let's open up the scoreboard. What do I buy? Let's take a look. I get my blue smite and longsword. Why blue smite? In case I go shadow assassin. If that makes sense, because even though I have Conqueror, I can see that this bot lane is so easy to camp. So I've taken blue smite, and the reason you go blue smite on assassin is so you can smite from range and just ult somebody, pretty much. Although if you know for sure you're going Kayn, rhaast, then red smite is really good. And let's stop here a second. Let's stop here a second. I'm looking at this top while I'm doing my blue buff, and I want to go for it. So I'm doing my blue buff. I'm looking top the whole time. I don't have vision on Vi, but now I do. So you see, I ping, and I just wait. And you'll see me wait for a bit. I'm going to take a sip of a cup of tea. And I'm anticipating something. I'm thinking there's going to be a dive. You see Vi near the end of a queue. She doesn't go in. I go in. Malphite flashes. It's okay, but I see that Malphite hasn't recalled. So I still look top. You can see I did a missing ping at the top lane as well. Pings are very important. Nasus, I don't think knows that Vi is there because he's pinging Malphite. He just went in. But I was there to make up for my laner's mistakes. I was ready because I looked at the lane. We clean Malphite. Vi, she's just dead, you know, what's she gonna do? So I stay here and help Nasus push in a little bit because Malphite has teleport, of course. Unless we want Malphite to freeze the wave, he's gonna need help. So I start going back thinking, okay, Nasus is gonna recall, Malphite's just gonna farm. But look, Malphite goes back in. I'm thinking, okay, that's 3 orbs for me. And I actually waited here for a second before I went back in, just to make sure that Malphite was doing what I thought he'd be doing. I don't want to waste time on Kayn. I just pick up the Scuttle Crowd that just respawned, and while I'm doing this, I'm looking mid. It's very important, I'm looking mid, because the title of this video is probably going to be counter ganking or something. Vi goes in, level 6, I come in, and you know what happens. Same thing that happened top lane. Now, in this case, did I actually expect Vi to be here? No. I expected her to be bot side because her top side camps are done. She has no top priority and her blue buff is spawning up and our bot lane is pushed in. I thought she was going to be bot lane while I was doing this Scuttle Crab, but I was looking mid. There's a chance Vi will be there. She did come here and we killed her. And I'm already rust before 7 minutes. I'm going to say that's 6 minutes, you know. Because I had to recall, get some minions, buy. I'm going to say it's a 6-minute rust. So I come and I want to path down. Why do I want to path down? Malphite's gone. I come to my wolves just in case Malphite stayed, but he's gone. I'm going to pull down and we see Vi. And so I ignore all of my camps. I spam ping and I'm just coming down immediately. I wasn't fast enough, but I still reacted. Maybe I could have anticipated Vi to be there because her blue buff was up. Then again, I didn't think my team would die. We have Ezreal support, by the way. We have Caitlyn. They both have gap closes, right? Here I wait way too long. I mean, I didn't have my smite because what I'm worried about is Morgana binding me and then me just getting bursted. And I wasn't too sure if they had the summoner spells, and in this case they did have the summoner spells. Wait, let's go. Wait, watch this, watch this, watch this. So yeah, there you go. I waited too long, but I don't think I could have fought that without my smite. And look here. Whee! I was gonna do dragon. I was like, nah. There's no point. I'll just do my red buff. So in that case, you could have said I should have just went for it, but at the same time I was being cautious because I knew that if Morgana hit her binding, I might have died. Anyway, I was looking mid. I saw Vi come, so you saw I immediately pathed. I'm rust. Vi's just dead. Nothing she can do, and I actually ult her here when she's an execute. I sometimes use my ultimate as an execute on Kayn to secure kills, because in the case of Vi, she can just queue away. And here I start pathing towards top because look at Malphite's health. I think I'll do the Scuttle Crab first though because I nuke it as Kayn. And I see Malphite walk backwards a bit. So I do this. And then Malphite decides to stay again. And so I just go for it. I E just before I get into the wall for the extra speed. I come up to Malphite and I apply my red buff onto him first before using my W. Just to make sure I hit it, because if I didn't hit my W there, Malphite could have still lived, to be honest. And this is my first big mistake of the game. I see all of this stuff happening bot lane. And where am I? Doing my grump. Of course I expected my team to back off here. They are safe. There is no reason for my team to fight. But I guess when you see that Morgana fail flash like that, you're going to go in. So I should have pathed immediately down as soon as I saw something here. Pretend it's LCS, you know, helping your team. But you can watch this fight, everybody dies. And it's too late for me to come. I made a decision to not go bot. Wait, something happens here. I told this Caitlyn Vi's gonna have her ultimate in 5 seconds. I told her. What does she do? Decide to fight. So you can see, even as much as you try to help your team, they're getting it in. Anyway, Somehow Nasus dies to Malphite. Things happen. Malphite's pretty strong. And since I decided not to go bot, I thought I'd at least take something in turn and get this free Herald. And we see Malphite. He's still here. Herald's almost dead, so you can see I start veering towards the top side to gank Malphite as soon as Herald's dead. I pick it up, and I think Malphite decides to stay here because he thought he was dead. They obviously got the announcement that I got Herald, but he probably knew I was dead. Well, he was dead because I was right next to him. He's that scared of me. He is that scared of me. Because I don't think I would have went for him if I didn't see him. Like, he might have been all the way by his tower. I don't feel like diving a Malphite. Anyway, they had a ward in there. I recall. Let's speed this up. Nothing's happening. Alright. Okay. So. Okay, never mind. You see that flash? This is how tilted Vi is after counter ganking her the whole time. I'm doing this dragon, right? I didn't know Vi was here. I'm doing this dragon. Obviously, they know I'm here from this ward. And Vi goes in, I immediately leave. Because I had a feeling. I didn't know Vi was there, but my bot lane was so pushed in, I was just looking for security. Not the best of trades, but we still kill Vi so she doesn't get out of the fight for free. Yeah, I just int here, by the way. Look at this Herald. He just pops up on the other side of the wall. Yeah, this is the worst Herald. This is the second mistake of the game. Bad Herald. But to be honest, I thought it was going to be one shot. And for some reason they stay. I guess they thought they were two people, so they're pretty safe, but I'm Kayn, and I get ready to flash here. That wasn't a reactive flash, that was a predictive flash, if that makes sense. Because I knew Morgana was going to do her binding. So I was just ready to flash it. I think I go to my red buff here, or do I go for the dragon? Let's see. Oh no, we see Vi. We see Vi on the ward. Look, it's very important you place wards. Because you see stuff like this happen. Obviously, Vi thought I was at the dragon, so she was coming to steal it, but we weren't. We saw her on vision. She dies now. Her whole life is ruined. Sorry, Vi. I think now we go for the dragon, because it's so free. Nico goes to zone Katarina. Top lane. Yep. I don't know what happens here, but I don't think anyone dies. And I don't want to fight this. Because I don't feel like we have to be honest. Could I have forced a fight there? Yeah. Did I need to? No. I want to get my red buff. I want to get my camps because I don't want to fall too behind in XP. But look. I see Morgana here all by herself, so wait. Let's go in slow-mo. Let's go in slow-mo. You can see what happens here. This is the cheekiest kill. Do. Do. Oh no, it's Kayn. I'm gonna bind him. Smited. One hit this tower. Boom. Always good to save your smite. You don't need to use your smite to clear camps when it's upgraded. Always save it for kills. Always save it for objectives. And in the case of Kayn, you want to save your smite so you can ult people in the range. Malphite comes in. Just basic Kayn play here. Kill the Malphite. Flip the Katarina with the W. That was a risky W, but I went for it because I'm so strong. And I ult here. I ult because I knew Vi already used her ultimate on me. So what I would have done is actually save my ultimate to use when Vi ults me because I can dodge the whole CC. But she's already used it. So I just use my ultimate for damage. And you might think that I was like faker over here. But I'll be honest, this wasn't faker. I was saving my W for when Katarina was going to ult because Katarina's damage never underestimate it. Yes. I wait in Katarina the whole time because I want to leave after her dash. Because if I come out and then she dashes, we're done. So I just wait the whole time. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention something. On Kayn, you get 3 points in Q, and then you level up your W, because your W scales better on both forms, and you level up Q 3 times just to clear better. Just to let you know, it's a bit late information, but there's something. So yeah, I want to save my W for Katarina's ultimate, but she is so low, I just use it anyway. And look what she does. She ults in my W. Or maybe we cast it at the same time. Regardless, she ults in my W. Why? Because she was low health. She had no choice. She knew she was going to die. She thought she'd use her ultimate and maybe help. But I cleaned them both. Ezreal comes to last hit my kill. I give him the emote. And at this point, the game is pretty much over. I just need to end it. I checked this red buff, I think. And then I go top afterwards, I think. Because they got to kill bot lane. It's just Kai'Sa, so I think someone's going to help them bot lane when they respawn. So it should be free up here. I come round just to see if anyone's near. We take this tower. And I just go back at this point. Their whole team's respawn. There's only me and Nasus up here. Nasus has no mana. So why would we fight? I recall and Nasus starts fighting Malphite here, but I'm like, no. Always have control of your own decisions. I'm like, no. And we can see here Nasus, his great escape. I don't know how he makes it out. Some stuff's happening here. Vi just gets complete. The thing is, Vi hasn't done badly. She got counter ganked so many times and she's still 5 kills. She tried. And here we're trying to dance. Have a little dance party. I even type in chat, let's dance, I think. Oh, I don't, but we just dance anyway. And then Nico. Goddamn Nico. Just ruins the whole dance party. Anyway, here I actually save my W again for Katarina's ultimate. Because look how low Nasus is. Katarina could have actually killed her. You don't want to hold on to your W for too long, but just keep it. Sometimes it's a deterrent as much as a threat. Because sometimes Katarina might not even ult at all because you have your W. And then when she's low, you can just use it to execute her. But yeah, my whole team's here. I just push. Oh, and Morgana actually wasted a stopwatch at some point. I don't know when it is, but I remember watching this replay for the first time. They're coming back to lane and Morgana just used a stopwatch as well. I guess so. Yeah. You can just see how this ends. I'll let you see. The game's over, but you can see. I also int here, by the way. I actually go back here to help my Ezreal and Nico. Not successfully, but I made a decision to help my team instead of pushing into their Nexus. It's not a good idea to dive the Nexus, to be honest.
Should we do karaoke night again?
And I'm a bit greedy here, to be honest. I'm so ahead. We should have actually ended there. But yeah, fight breaks out. I kill Vi. Always auto-attacking between my spells. And I just go for this. I have no mana whatsoever. But she outplays me with her ultimate. Fair enough, I just inted here, but come on. I'm allowed one int this whole game, right? I couldn't have put this as a 14-0-8 game, right? Had to at least int once to make it believable. Yeah, I think Caitlyn ints here. Or does she? See, this is the problem when you don't end the game. Your teammates just int. This is why in my Hecarim video, well, she actually gets a double kill here, but this could have went the other way, to be honest. This is why I say you need to end your game quickly, because you don't know what your team's going to do. One time, no, a game I played on the same day as this Kayn. Twitch was just going for KD8. The Nexus ended up being 1 HP, but it was just wanting KD8. It was 17 minutes in the game, and it ended up being a 30-minute game, and we almost lost. All because Twitch decided to go for KD8 and not last hit the 1 HP Nexus. Always make sure you end your games. Anyway, this game's pretty much over. Let's go on top of myself and watch the world end. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, slow down. Slow down. Well, who would have thought You'd win with an Ezreal support. I was actually going to dodge this game. Anyway, lessons to take from this game. Anticipate. Don't wait, as in sit around for no reason. Anticipate. Try to think where the enemy jungler is. And you can do that by looking at your laners. If your laners are staying when they should, well, if the enemy laners are staying when they shouldn't, or if your laners are being so stupid that it's an obvious gank for the jungler, just anticipate it. Do something else. You saw I was doing my camps while looking at the lanes instead of just waiting around. Be productive, but keep an eye out, because Vi actually did good stuff this game. It's just that I was there to make sure she didn't take too much from it. There's your lesson for today. I'm going to try to find a game where I actually did bad, that I saw in the comments. I have a Skarner game that I won when I was 0-5 and 8. I think I might call that How to Let Yourself Be Carried When You're In. But anyway, I hope you learned something from this Kayn game. If not, I hope you got at least a mindset, an insight into my mindset. And if not that, I hope you realize that whatever rank you are, it's the same fiesta no matter what rank. Anyway, good luck, have fun.